Hello everyone, my name is WoltyBird, and I am very far from home. So welcome back to Create Ultimate Selection. Today, we are gonna get a lot of stuff done. I'm standing here next to this village because I need villagers. Because I want to make an iron farm. Hello there, can I take you? No, I can't take you, Jeffrey. You'll have to stay. Can I take you, Arnita? How do I easy villager this guy? There we go. Okay, so in this pack there is a mod called Easy Villagers, and Easy Villagers has a lot of fun items. One of those items being the iron farm, which is a 1 block large iron farm that only really requires a villager. These guys are super mad. You are very angry, sir. Can I take you? Like, do you still work as a villager? If I just do a little... Nope, can't take that guy. Either way, I'm very much for slavery, so I'm gonna take all of these guys. Thank you. And I am not excluding the babies. I am not ageist. Food. Damn, look at these houses. These villagers are doing well. Other than, you know, the fact that it's empty. It's just an empty house. All right. That's kind of anticlimactic. I was hoping for some loot, but no. Oh, look at this. There's one tall grass. Now I broke it. Now he's poor again. And I just realized it didn't have my shaders on, but they are now on. This is an absolutely awful village. Oh, there's a statue. These are kind of nice. I'm going to take this. I steal you. Thank you. Also, this pickaxe makes me teleport, which is kind of fun. If I use it like this. It's just like, boom. For some reason. Anyways, I'm going to take this last guy that's up here farming, and then I'm going to run home. You don't deserve to exist here, Rupert. You're coming home with me, Rupert, and you are going to be my private iron farm. Also, before I go home, I'm going to make sure that I take this, because these are very nice to have. Thank you very much, and I'm going to take the glowstone, because why not? So, last time we set up basically everything we have, because it was the first episode. But also, I've been hard at work since then, and I'm going to pour out one of these guys. I went mining, I got some more diamonds, some more iron, all that good stuff, and I have started working on the next layer of the base. So up here, we have a base plate that is 3x3, and then down here, we have a base plate that is 5x5. So the next one is going to be, you guessed it, 9x9. Or 7x7. Probably 7x7. I don't really know what I'm going to have down here, but I think for now it's just going to be where I put the villagers and stuff. So we can get started on doing that, actually. If we do iron farm, all we really need is a bucket of lava, some glass panes, one piece of stone, and iron. Do I have any of these? I have the glass pane. I probably do not have the stone. Let me smelt that real quick. And we obviously have the iron. So I just need to run and get a bucket of lava. Do I have any buckets? Yes, I do. All right, here we go. Iron farm is done. So these guys are super easy. It's going to be annoying because I'm going to be hearing a zombie sound constantly. But if we just put any villager in here, like Arnita, this will now start producing iron and flowers. Actually, we're going to get a lot of poppies, which is fine. And I'm thinking we'd keep it down here. This is where we're going to have the storage for this. The only question is, how do we want to pull items from here? I don't really want any cables to be visible. I'm thinking there's probably some way we can do this with andesite funnels. Do we have any help at all? No, that would have been too easy, so I'm going to have to go down into the ocean, which is super annoying. But I have actually... hello. There we go. Between episodes, made a little staircase. It's just a staircase, and it works. And it's way faster than going down the mountain the normal way. Okay, so I mean, yeah, I was looking for kelp, but what is this? Also, I'm being hunted by baby zombie and other guys. But what is this? Why is this here? What do you have for me? Industrial iron. Is that like a thing I could use? Also, I'm being attacked. Hello. If you guys could just not right now. I am not in the mood to be dead. I'm very far away from home. Thank you. Where's that big guy? Hi there. Where's the... Oh, I'm being shot. I'm being both shot and magicked to death. This is great. And I do not have a bed on me, I don't think. Nope. I'm gonna come back when it's daytime. I'm gonna hide, and I'm gonna be a little rat boy. It's time to rat this out, baby. Here we go. At least I brought some glass so I can have a window. This is nice. Good morning, Vietnam. It's morning. All right, let's go back to that big pickaxe thing. So, what the hell are you? I mean, industrial iron, clearly a thing that can be used for industrial iron stuff. I mean, you know what? That makes a lot of sense, actually, now that I think about it. That's exactly what I expected. But it's also used for create numismatics, bank terminal. What the hell? Why? What do you mean bank terminal? Iron train hull. From create deco, creating case. Alright, so it is used for a couple of things. I'm going to take this. I have a feeling it's probably pretty annoying to make. If it's makeable at all. Oh, okay, it's just iron and a heated thing. But I'll take it anyway, because why not? What else do we have? Scorchia and... What is that gray thing? A block of andesite alloy. Don't mind if I do, because that's annoying to make. Thank you very much. But now we are back home with the kelp. I'm going to keep a bit of the kelp, and it's going to go in here at some point, probably. Right now, I actually really like having industrial hemp. But what we could do is, you know, we can do this. We can remove one of the wheat sections here, and we can put kelp in there in just a bit. But first, I need to smelt some of these, because we need to make andesite funnels. So if we remove these, we can put you in here with a bit of kelp. I'm going to take the last wheat, and I'll put it in here. I don't actually know if I need that much more dough. Or flour, but I'm probably going to need that eventually. But now we have automatic kelp. And this grows pretty fast. It is growing anyways. Here we go, kelp. So if we take these and these, we can make andesite funnels. I'm going to make 4 of those. Are we completing quests? We are completing quests. That is good. Not that they give any rewards, but still, it's nice to have them. So if we place this with this, that's going to automatically pull out all of the iron. But how to get them into a drawer here? That's what I'm thinking that I'm going to have. I'm going to have a drawer under. So my original plan is this, right? Andesite funnel, not there. Andesite funnel here on the back. Pulls out the iron. And then somehow, some way... That's going to go into here with a drawer. We're going to need a wrench, though, so I'm going to make one of these. And for that, we need gold plates, which means we need a hammer, which you just saw on the screen. Iron and stick. There we go. All right. So let's do that. Hammer, boom, bish, bash, bosh. And gold. So we need 2 gold plates. Or 3? 3 gold plates? 3 gold plates. How do we craft these together? How do we do hammering on the ground? I actually have no idea. I've never done this. No. Oh, wait. Maybe it's like this. Oh, that's more like it. There we go. Let's make a plate. I'm very strong. Also, this is not producing any iron right now, which scares me just the tiniest little smidgen of a scare. Where did my villager go? Hello? I had a villager here. My villager disappeared? The last guy, the guy that I was going to keep for my private collection, he's gone. Huh. Anywho, we could probably put a conveyor belt here. That might work, like a 1 block long conveyor belt that just feeds back into this. Airport aesthetic, thank you. Which means we would also need to get some more cogwheels. Oh, wait, I heard a sound. Oh. Oh, this just works. Okay, well, it just works. That's great. I'm going to have 2 of these dedicated for iron. Neato. Very, very nice. Okay, so that is automatic iron. Done and dusted. Okay. Next, I want to start looking into some better ore processing for our other less automatic ores, like copper. Preferably, I would like to get double. Double would be nice, but also the crushing wheels can make them give us experience, which is kind of nice. I don't really want to get into mechanism for automation. See what I did there with that word? Or immersive engineering, for that matter. We could just throw it into the foundry and get copper and gold. I'm pretty sure those don't alloy with each other. No, they do. Of course they do. Okay. I actually genuinely do not think there is a way to use create to double your ores. There's actually no way. So we're just going to have to go with bulk blasting for now, I think. Which is fine. But I think there is a... I can't remember what it's called, but it's called encased or something. Like encased? No, but there is something that you can use for the blasting that doesn't require you to have a piece of lava on the ground. There it is. Blasting catalyst. So we need a empty fan catalyst to begin, which is brass. So we need to make brass, and brass is an alloy which you make between... Where's the... Hello, can I not alloy this? Huh? You know what? Honestly, I'm just gonna make a kiln, because the only other way to get brass right now would be making a thing from create, which is this guy with the blaze burner, and I don't want to do that right now. So I'm going to make a kiln. And the kiln is just sandstone and bricks. Should be doable. Okay, so kiln brick is now done. So let's go down here. I want to place this in this wall, which is going to be very awkward, because this is a 2x2x2 multi-block. So it's not really going to fill the wall, but that's fine. We could probably automate this then, because we could have like an input-output thing here. That might work. I think we need an engineer's hammer as well. Or maybe we can use the wrench. No. Luckily, the engineer's hammer has never been particularly expensive. I just need iron, which I don't have up here, which is great. This is not going to get annoying at all. I don't know what I'm going to do. Either I do an elevator or we just do a faster ladder. There might be faster ladders. There usually is. We also need some of this so we can make string. 3 of these make 1 string. Neat. Hammer. Bish bash bosh. Hammer. And then we go down. Right click this. We have our kiln. So now we just need to put the stuff in here. Which would be coal. And we need to smelt copper and zinc first. Do we have a zinc? Or not copper and zinc. What is it? It's copper and something or other. Where's the kiln? There it is. No, zinc. Okay, yeah. A little bit of copper, a little bit of zinc, and a little bit of coal, and we are gonna get the thing that we need. It would be fun to automate this. It would look cooler, but I'm not gonna do that right now. All I need now is my brass. Real alloys. Hells yeah. So now if we make some of these bars, we can make an empty fan catalyst. Insert material to catalyze fan processing. I'm guessing I just put a bucket of lava in here. Yeah, I just put a bucket of lava. Put a bucket of lava. Yes, puck. It's time to puck my liquid in here. Fortunate for me, there's a bunch of lava on this mountain. Now we also need to make an encased fan, which is super cheap and easy. Can we make the iron? What's the best way to make these? It's the hammering thing again. Okay, well that's fine. That we can do. We also need 1 andesite casing and 1 shaft. I already have the shaft. Then we need 1 log. Put that there. Get our andesite alloys, which are right there. And bish bash bosh. There we go. And then I'm just going to do my hammering real quick. Make the propeller and make the encased fan. So the question is now also that is not completing any quests. Hello? Hello, what am I missing? I think I'm missing the mechanical crafter. So I think the wizard who makes this pack has messed up right here. This should not be before this. I don't know, man. I don't know. I just feel like that shouldn't be the case. Either way, I'll probably complete this quest later on. Doesn't really matter for now. But what matters for now is figuring out where to place this. I think the best way to do this for now is just to be... it's just going to be this. Put you there, but in the other direction. So like this. There we go. And then we put this guy... Or maybe we put this in the wall. Actually, no. They're going to go in the wall because then we can hide them easier. Or we can hide the power generation easier, which is what I want. I don't want to have big, ugly, rotating things that I don't need. Do that, do that. Please give me light. That does not generate light, which is very unfortunate. Just like we did with the stuff upstairs, I'm gonna do this the easy, simple, and lazy way. I mean, I could go for, like, you know, a central power rotation generation device thing. But I could also just do this, and it works. So I'm just gonna do this, because it works. There we go. Hopefully this is in the right direction. Are you? Are you gonna... No, you're sucky. That's wrong. I don't want you to sucky. I want you to pulley. But there is an easy way to fix this. It's by making a gear shift, which is gonna be our first, actually, like, non-super standard thing. I mean, it's a standard thing, but it's not like the number one thing in Create, at least. There we go. And we do this. And 1 piece of redstone, which I have a lot of, actually, so that's nice. And we make a shaft. We make a cog. There we go. Gear shift. And we make a lever. Do we have stone? Yes, we do. All right. And you don't need stone, you need cobblestone, but I'm smart. I'm just such a genius sometimes, and actually I scare myself with my immense intellect. But either way, this should now work if I do... I mean, it's very slow. But... Yeah. Yeah, that's a thing. I'm gonna move you. You're gonna be over here so I don't kill myself. That's better. All right, and then we do this. No more going in here. That's now off limits. But in theory, we should be able to just throw this in. And this should turn into ingots in a bit. But now that is officially out of the way. We have all of the smelting that we need for a while. I mean, we can speed up the spinning process eventually. And that will increase the processing speed. But this is good. This is good. So the next thing I want to do is I want to get better tools. Now, I do have this guy. And he's pretty good. But he's pretty slow. And I do not like that. So I want to increase the speed. I want to increase the size. I want to increase the girth. And the best way to do that is most likely going to be through Tinker's Construct. For that, we need to do something that I probably should have done from the get-go, which is make our crafting station, our part builder, and our Tinker station. In most packs, you will usually have those as a quest line, because it's like the standard stuff. But not in this pack. We don't have those quests. We need wood, pretty much. Part builder is with patterns, and patterns require sticks. Sticks are made from twigs. There we go. We make 2 of these, 1 of these, and then we need more wood. One thing that does differ from this version of Tinkers and the old ones is that in this one you don't actually need the pattern table to make the different patterns. You just need the part builder. Put a pattern in, and you choose. You can actually make boots. We could make armor straight away. Maybe we should do that. I mean, we can't do anything from metal. Yeah, no metals. That has to be done through this. Which means what we should do is we should start making our casts, which are these guys. Super easy. You put gold on top of a thing. So we're just going to use wood for now, or probably stone. I don't actually know what we can use for the armor. Like, how do we make an armor pattern? I mean, but like, any like leg plating. But how do I make the leg plating to begin with? That's a very, very good question. Question. Oh, you can make them from stone. Oh my god, I actually cannot talk. You can make them from stone. I'm gonna do that. I want to make an entire set of Tinker's armor. That sounds pretty sick. I don't know how expensive that's gonna be, but I want to do it. The good thing about having Tinkers is that you can upgrade the gear. Like it's very customizable, and I like that. So I want to make a probably a hammer. A hammer's a good idea. How do we make the big guys, like the big tools? I really want the big axe to get trees faster. I don't think it's that axe. It's another one. It's this one, right? It's called a something or other. This is a vein hammer. Okay. Either way, we'll do the vein hammer. That sounds pretty good. So we need plating. We need a hammer head. Makes a lot of sense. Probably a tough tool rod. Yes, a tough handle. And this thing, a tough collar. We don't have enough stone. There we go. I guess we can do this first. I hope this gold isn't gonna like alloy with something. It's probably gonna alloy with the iron. No, because okay, no, that's fine. It's not gonna alloy. So let's just make a cast for each of these. They are super fast at hardening, at least. Because that's what I hate about the blocks. It takes like half an hour for a block to harden. It's just so inefficient. I would rather use the fan downstairs that only gives me 1 ingot per ore than getting 1.3 ingots per ore up here. Just for the sake of the speed. I do not care. Okay, let's see here. Helmet, we need chest plate and leggings. Right now the best material we have access to is likely going to be iron. So I'm just going to roll with that. Oh, we have over a stack. Nice. But yeah, I'm just going to roll with iron for the meantime. It's probably fine. It's not the best, but it's okay. And this hammerhead should be the last part. Now, what I'm wondering, though, is to make the armor, we need to make a mail. I don't know how to make the mail. Maybe the leather one? Can we craft the leather? No, because you still need the mail thing. There's no recipe for it. Because you'd expect it to be in here, right? But no. No, repair kit, that ain't the same thing. A head, that's not the same thing. There just isn't a thing. Oh, actually, no, there it is. Never mind. So I retract my prior statement. I wish to have not said what I just said. I need leather, but okay. Also, I just remembered we need to upgrade the Tinker Station to a Tinker's Anvil if we actually want to build anything. I have no inventory space anymore. My chests are full. Do we have any extra sear bricks? We do. All right. That is enough. And then we're going to go get... Actually, we could probably use this, maybe? No. Could we use these, maybe? No. It's fine. I had enough iron. Or maybe we can't. Hello? Why? If I put this here, and I put these here, and this here, does iron just not work? Is that not an allowed substance? Why? Like, what? Hello? Refined glowstone, refined obsidian, block of slime steel. Does it need to be a... Oh, it probably needs to be a thing from... yeah. From Tinkers. That makes sense. Well, bronze then, I guess. Also, I'm going to make a chest upgrade real quick. There we go. Chest base. Thank you. Way better. So how do we make bronze? Bronze is like tin and copper, right? I mean, I should know this because I'm smart. I'm not even going to look. I'm just going to take my copper. I'm going to take my tin. I'm going to put them in here. And I'm going to hope for the best. And it did not do the thing I wanted to. So now we have iron, copper, zinc, tin, bronze, brass. And apparently we could make brass. Okay. Sure. So we didn't need a kiln. It just... How did I miss that? Hello? How did I miss that? Alright, well, copper go back in. We need more copper, basically. I think that's what we're lacking. And we have a lot of copper, so it's fine. Well, it's going to be good to know that this makes brass, but the kiln was relatively fast. Like, faster than I remember it being, so that should be fine. Where did I put that? So, I need you. Thank you. And... no. Tinker Station. Is it because we have Jakarta planks? Nope, it works. Okay, cool. Advanced toolmaking! Whoop whoop. So now we can make our vein hammer. The vein hammer is a broad mining tool. It harvests many connected blocks of the same type, perfect for ores. That sounds like something that I want to be using. There we go. How much damage does this do? 1.8 mining speed. Okay, so it does a lot of damage. 8.5 damage. Pretty sick. It also has pierce and magnetic. Boom! So, it has space for 2 modifiers, right? Like upgrades to abilities 1. Does that count as modifier space? If we put redstone in here. Hover over the entries for more information. Yeah, but like, I want to know. So you can hold 45 per level of haste. So if I do this, we could give it hastier. But how much more, like, can we do with this? If I remove that, it says upgrades 1. Okay, so we have space for 1 more modifier. It's probably better to do lapis then and get some luck. Because extra fortune is always good. That's a killager. Increases damage against villagers, illagers, and other long-nosed creatures. So I didn't get 4. Oh. It's a lucky... You need to make a lucky modifier, and this is how you do it. So it's 2 blocks of lapis, copper ingot, and a blue orchid. Okay, that's... I should have looked at that beforehand. I should have known. Modifier requires 1 ability slot to apply. It does say we have 1 ability slot, so I'm gonna do that. Let's see here. We need 2 blocks of the blue stuff, and I used all of my blue stuff. Great. Let's go get some more. Okay, I mean, this isn't what I was looking for, but we can at least try and see if it works. It's very slow. It is incredibly slow, and that wasn't a full vein. But if I do this, then sure enough, it mines most of the vein. Alright, well, it works. I just need lapis. Now that I actually have lapis, let's give this another try. So, 2 of those, and I remove the thing, so I don't actually know what I need. Lakuki. Lucky. We need 2 copper ingots and the blue. We need a blue. How do I get a blue? I live in the purple. The blue is very rare here. I know I've had one on me, but I think I threw it away because it was taking up inventory space, and I felt like I didn't need it, which was a very, very smart decision. Can I see any blue from here? Becky wants the blue. I need the blue. I found the blue. Becky is going to be very, very happy with me. I have blue. Okay, now we should actually be able to do this. So you go there. You go there. Lag. Crash? No crash. Okay, and then we go down here and we get our little copper boy that's been brewing. Thank you. And this is now lucky. Gives you more. So can I upgrade the lucky? I have more. We can actually try that real quick. I'm just going to make 2 more of these. I mean, if I could make another lucky, that'd be amazing. But maybe it's just like we don't have any more ability things, so this shouldn't work. Nope. This recipe cannot increase luck above level 1. Okay, so is there a way to do luck above level 1? Because that'd be funny if I could do. No, I don't think so. Either way, we have luck now, and it does damage. This is my main weapon. I'm gonna go try it out, and I'm gonna kill some mother cluckers. I can't swear here, unfortunately. Come on, horsey, we're going on a trip. I mean, you're not a zombie, but, Oh, yep, that works. Oh, I forgot. I completely forgot. We have the fire thing. I do fire damage as well. I'm actually pretty powerful now. That's neat. I do, however, need to get some leather. Could we uncraft you into leather? Yes, we can. Okay, how many saddles do I have? I have 1 and my horse saddle, but I'm not going to take that. But we can do this for now, though. That's fine. That will give us enough to do 1 of these, I'm guessing. Oh, there we go. How much leather is needed for 1 of these? They have a material cost of something. 1 block. But no, that's for seared stone. Okay. Well, either way, we could probably do this. Material cost 2. Okay, well, we can make 1 of them. I actually only need 1 of them, because now we can do a cast. There we go. And find the gold. Do that. Now, we actually have some more materials we could use here. I want to try rose gold. I don't know what rose gold does compared to normal gold or iron. But it'll be fun to see. I'll just make a chest plate for now. I feel like having some armor would be a good idea. I like how I put all of my actual armor in here, but I kept the patterns. Genius move. What can we do with this? Modifier work table from Tinker's Contract. Okay, so it's a thing you can use to craft modifiers. I'll look at that later. That feels complicated. Armor. Boom. Armor 5. 240 durability. This is terrible. Like, this is... Okay, what if I do iron? Just normal goddamn iron. Because that is awful, man. I mean, an iron chest plate gives 6. So this is actually worse than base. It's still worse than base. Huh? I mean, I have a chest plate now, but it's terrible. We can add 2 upgrades, though. One of the upgrades would be diamond, which gives it more durability and 1 more piece of armor. That's probably necessary. We can do it again, maybe? No, level 1. What other things do we have? Armor trim, armor trim, armor trim. Bunch of armor trims. That's great. Beautiful. Writable. More upgrades. All right. Farsight that decreases the depth of field of vision while equipped. Decreases field of vision. No, thank you. A crude version of netherite granting immunity to external damage like fire. Okay, so fire protection. That's pretty good. Respawns one of its tool's upgrade slots. Sets this tool ahead by 1 upgrade. That's decent. This skill grants your tool an additional slot type for choices, penalizes choice of the most powerful type. Rebalance, rebalance, rebalance. Overslime. Tool consumes overslime instead of durability until it runs out, not friendly towards tools lacking slime. That makes sense. Allows an additional upgrade. The head of the Great Beast allows your tool a second ability slot. Thorns could be pretty good. Springy, soulbound, smite, melting, sharp. Okay, so nether quartz is for sharp. Severing don't need, ricochet don't need. Reinforced, maybe? I'll have a look at that. Pierce, no. Overforced, no. Yeah, I guess netherite, like that would be good, but also that's really expensive and I can't do that. No, not that, not haste. It doesn't work on armor, really. Experience gain bonus from killing. Increases durability depending on base durability. Boost effectiveness of conditional damage and mining speed. We could add just like one of those to have some more durability. That'd be nice. Melee protection. Okay. Oh. Actually, melee protection pretty sick. Seared reinforcement, cobalt reinforcement. I'll just have a look at these because they might be useful. Wings. Yeah, no. Nope. None of these are happening. Okay. I mean, emerald would give armor toughness and durability, but I think we're gonna go with melee defense, but we need to go to the nether for that. Also, this hammer only has the mining level of iron, which is bad. And I can't add a diamond. So, could I add writable? Is that a thing? No modifier slots are required to apply. Okay, I'm going to make a book. That's a good idea. Let's see how this works. So if we put this on here, that will give us writable, which gives 1 more upgrade slot. Not ability, upgrade. Okay. I don't know if I can put another writable on here. That's a very good question. But now we need to find something that requires a upgrade slot. So this counts. This works. That gives us mining tier diamond. And also increases damage and durability. 4 times the durability and an extra half damage per strike. And more speed. Okay, I mean, it's just better. It's way better. The question is, though, can I mine cobalt with diamond level? We are going to find out that there is a piece of cobalt right next to my portal if you go into the nether. So I'm going to mine that, and we're going to see, and hopefully I get it so I can add some upgrades to my chestplate. Here it is, and it says iron okay. Well, it says okay, so yeah. Nope, there we go. 3 pieces of cobalt, and I think I'm going to make my sword out of this. I don't know how good it is. Let's see here, wait. Okay, actually, you know what? I'm just straight up going to get some more, and I'm going to make new armor out of this stuff, because it has level 1 protection by default, and it also has like 7.5 armor instead, without upgrades, and I can just add a diamond to it. So it's just better. There's some up there, but that's annoying to get. I just absolutely love being unarmored in the nether. It doesn't scare me at all, and also I think this pickaxe vein mines netherrack. That is terrifying. That genuinely scares me, because I will definitely accidentally die from that. There's no way that I'm not gonna, because like, look at that, that's gonna kill me eventually. The good thing about it being iron though, even though it's a bit worse, is that it has magnets. So even if I mine something that's over like an edge, it will just fly to me. It's super useful. Like extremely useful. And it's way better than the backpack magnets, because the backpack magnets, when you use those, will pull any item no matter how you mine it. At least now it's only when I mine with this specific tool. That's really good. Is that Cobalt? That is Cobalt! Hello, Mr. Cobalt. I'm taking you. You're coming home with me. 5, that's not a lot. So like for example, Picurian's nether cobalt ore placement, and I'm just gonna slurp it up. Okay, so hopefully 16 is gonna be enough. Well, I know it's gonna be enough for a chest plate, but it would be nice if I could get like boots as well. It's also interesting to find out, can we enchant Tinker's tools? I'm guessing no. Most likely that is a big no-no. But there's a chance. So I have a lot of diamonds. God damn. 24 diamonds. That's more than expected. Let's see here. Yeah, okay. So we need at least one of those. And the chest plate is 6 material cost. We can probably make a full set. There's a chance. And we should have made... we should have made Cobalt for the hammer as well. I'll probably do that at some point later on. But for now, this is fine. Yeah, we can see here just from the get-go, it's at 480 durability and armor 7, while this was at whatever this was. Let's see here. This guy's at 490 and 6. It's just better from the get-go. We're going to do that. We're going to do that. And then we're going to do this. 640 and 3 armor. 730 and 8 armor. Can we add one of these as well? We can. So that gives us 1,000 and a bit more armor toughness. I think this is fine. Use item speed. Ooh, okay. Yeah, I think if we do this, I don't really feel the need for anything else. That's going to give us enough armor, and it gives us a little bit extra speed. Look at that. How nice. Speaking of emeralds, we have villagers still. He's in here somewhere. There he is. Colton. Hello, Colton. And Rupert. Oh, I found Rupert! That's the guy who disappeared. We have him. There is down here, I think. A trading depot. Trading station for exchanging items or enchanted goods. I want one of these. I also then need to make the disenchanter, probably. I mean, it's not expensive. I'll make one of these. That's fine. Okay, I can just do that. So we need to make 2 sandpapers. I'm guessing we need sandpaper for this. And a copper plate thing, which we can do. Where's my hammer? That's really all I need for this. There it is. So we can do that. And then the sandpaper, I think, if I remember correctly, is just a piece of sand and a piece of paper. Pretty self-explanatory. Do I have any sand? I don't think I have any sand. That is awkward. I'm actually going to make a couple of sandpaper because we need them to make electron tubes and whatever for or rose quartz. I think that's what they're called. No, they're called electron cube because you need polished rose quartz. That's what it's called. All right. But yeah, so we need more sandpaper anyway. And for the copper casing, it's just the old thing. Actually, I need to keep an axe on me at all times for this stupid stuff. There we go. The copper age. So we can make a disenchanter. No clue if that's actually useful for us. But I'm guessing what happens is you use it and it gives you experience back or something. I'll keep it there for now. The other thing is the trading depot. So we need a normal depot, andesite alloy, andesite casing. Doable enough. Okay, depot is done. And then it's these guys, which is 2 iron plates and rose quartz, which is redstone and normal quartz. Have both of those, right? Yeah, I have quartz on me, actually. So we'll just do this. I'll make 2 of these. I don't really need much more. But this is actually really useful. Having these means that we are close. I mean, I say close. We're able, if we want to get into the more advanced stuff down here in Create. So we can start doing things like precision mechanisms pretty much now. Or we could have maybe done that before, I don't know. But yeah, no, we can get into more advanced stuff, which is going to be real fun. I'm actually really excited about that. Because that means big automation, and that actually means, I know we're doing other stuff, but I'm going to show you this. That means we're getting close to being able to do this. I think we can do this now, I just need to make all the things. And this is a drilling machine. I'm going to get into that in the next episode, not right now. Right now, I need to make the trading depot, so we need to do this, and we need to do that. And then just stand here. And there's the thing. And then make 2 plates real quick. Also, so many quests complete and so many achievements. Nice. Here are our first 2 electron tubes and our trading depot. Let's see how this works. I'll keep the villagers on the bottom floor, probably. Actually, let's... oh, God, so much stuff. My inventory is so cluttered. If we remove this and we place that here and we remove this, how does this depot work? Can I put a villager on here? Oh. Oh, trade output filter. How does that work? Okay, he's unemployed, so he can't go in here now. Oh, I see. Okay, so you make them have a trade, and then you put it in here, and you can auto trade. That's what that does. Heath, you were named Colton before. Why are you Heath now? Hello? I did not rename you. That is hello. That's really, really strange. Anyways, I think the last thing we're gonna do today is basically just rent sand. Hello, free sandpaper. Don't mind if I do. It's just a little bit of quality of life upgrades for the base, because there are a lot of things that I am kind of missing. The first thing I'm gonna do is this. Boom. There we go. Just tons of storage space. I'm also gonna make a new axe real quick, and I'm gonna get some wood because I want to get just as many drawers that I can. I want to start having things in drawers because it's getting really annoying. And I'm going to put them down with the blasting, because then I can just throw all the ores into the drawers straight away. We can't make drawers with this wood, right? I don't think so. No, I don't think so. Okay, so I have the wood, but I also just saw something that is absolutely incredible. Let me make some chests. Let me make some drawers real quick. Like so. Wait. Hello? Oh, there we go. Oak drawers. We'll put the drawers right here. Right on top. I think 3 should... Oh, god damn it. No, I'm leaving. Actually, I could do this. I forgot I have an off switch. I'm going to do that. And then this is enough for like, we can have copper, we can have gold, we can have zinc, and whatever else we're going to end up needing. I guess I'll put diamonds there as well. Not that we ore process them, but, you know, it's a thing. So your gold, we need our more diamonds, we need our copper. I'll take that copper as well. We'd like that and that. And our zinc, and then that should be enough for now. I don't really want to put brass there at the moment. We'll just keep this. Yeah, but so what I saw is I looked over at the iron farm, and apparently it produces something that I did not know it produces. It makes iron golem spawner eggs. We get free iron golems. I'm not even going to close this Jacaranda trapdoor anymore. I'm just going to have an iron golem out here. Look at this guy. What? Oh. Oh. Wow, what is this? Right-click to place the egg. I can also make 1 nugget from the iron golem. But he's so dumb. He's so ugly. Look at this guy. What the hell is this? How long do you take to hatch? I mean, I'm just gonna leave this up here, but like, it looks so dumb. I thought I was just gonna get a free iron golem, but no, he's like, he's just a doof. He's just sitting there menacingly. Look at his unibrow as well. Oh my god, it's so beautiful. I didn't even notice he actually has eyes. That makes it so... Or is that an eye or is it just a dot? No, it's just a dot that's weirdly placed. Okay. Well, I'm gonna leave it here. We'll see if it works eventually. But I think next episode, before we start getting into the drilling machine and those big boys, I actually want to move down here to the mechanical drill. And I want to make a tunnel bore for, I mean, still for auto mining purposes, but just like, it's just nice to have, man. It's just nice to have. And it's pretty cheap. I think we could just make 9 of these straight away. I want 9, by the way. I didn't say that, but that's how many I want. Axe, boom, 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 boom. And do I have andesite alloy? Yes, I do. Just gonna do that for all of these. Can I vein mine this now? If I do this, is this a vein mineable? Yeah, look at that. Nice. Cool. And then it's just more alloy and iron ingots, and I have a bunch of alloy right there. So we're just gonna turn those into the thing and then get iron. So if we make 9 of these, that's gonna be good for our tunneling purposes. It's pretty easy to make those things. All I need now is the glue and stuff. But I'm gonna wait until the next episode before I start doing this. So, guys, that's the end of the episode. I can't speak. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please consider following us. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to join the Discord. Links in the channel and video description. That's going to be it for this time. I will see you guys next time, and I'm going to make a faster ladder, and I'm going to build a bigger base, and I'm going to have a tunnel bore. Alright. Yeah, and also, if you have things you want me to do with Create, hello, just tell me, and I'll try. Anyways, bye!